Hello and welcome to Urban Chickadoodle. My name is Melissa. If you are new here, welcome to our flock. So in today's video, we are going to show you from spring to summer, from seeds to vegetables. If you would like to see the whole process, stay tuned. It is the first of the season, so it is time to plant seeds. This is what I'm using. This and other seeds that my friend gave me. This is the soil I use for starting. And so I just went ahead and put the soil in this bowl, and then I watered it down, and then you go ahead and put them in here, and then you just push the soil down, add the seed, and put the soil on top. In this section I am planting flowers. It's the lower section, so I am planting straw flowers. They're kind of one of my favorites. I am planting poppy seeds or poppy flowers because they are from my husband's grandma's house, and they're really special since his grandma died. And then in this section I am planting zinnias because I love zinnias, and my best friend from Texas gave me some zinnia seeds, so I'm gonna plant them right here so I can have them in my garden. And then these ones I'm gonna grow fruits and vegetables, tomatoes. As you can see, these ones are a little higher, which is perfect because they always have a strong root system and they grow really tall. But then I have to like repot it way faster because they're not tall enough. So these ones are taller than the norm. Right now I'm planting some cucumbers, this kind and this kind. Okay, so what I have growing here is two different kinds of cucumber. One in this kind, one in this spot. Jalapenos, because we actually do love a lot of jalapenos. Sandwich tomatoes, I have a whole row because I usually share with my dad. I have green bell pepper because we do cook with them a lot. In this spot I have cauliflower. This spot I have broccoli just because I want less because bugs tend to get to them. Roma in this spot, same thing. I like to share with my dad. We make a lot of like sauces with Roma. They're the best for that. Back spot we have cabbage. Front spot we have eggplant. Eggplant doesn't do great here, but I'm gonna try. For the herbs, I have cilantro, basil, and oregano. So 2, 2, and 2. And then here are the flowers. I will grow more plants later on in the season, like my squashes and stuff like that. But right now, this is what we are growing. Now, time to cover it up with dirt. Just a nice thin layer. Alright, so I have the top over it, I have the cord plugged in, have it by the window, and I'll show you in about a week to see if it starts sprouting. Alright, it's been a week, and as you can see, a lot of plants have started to grow. Not all of them yet. I'm still waiting on the peppers and the poppy flowers. Everything else is coming up. Planted seeds, moved the cilantro, planted some spinach and some more spinach over there. This is lettuce that came up again. We planted radishes, and then in here is broccoli, and put our tomatoes that were in the pots that we had from the wintertime in here. This is just kind of protected till they're rooted really well. And the same thing, you just take a pop bottle and this acts as a greenhouse. You just cut the bottom off and then just put them in. Down these sides, along with that I put onion seeds, which is from our onions that we grew. And then here I put peas, and I also put more onion seeds. Right here I put a potato. We'll see how it does. And of course we rototilled our garden, and that is why it is gonna grow really nicely and healthy. So I'm planting my potatoes. I got some seed potatoes, red potatoes, for 89 cents a pound. I'm planting it in our raised beds, and I planted this one, this one, this one, this one, and I'm kind of just, I only got a few. And then this one, this frame we have for like a greenhouse originally for the winter time, but anyways, I just put it over the top. So next, when it starts growing out, you always want to cover your potatoes, and then I can add straw on the top. And as you can see, these are seed potatoes. So I'm just adding basically the soil that a potato I just planted. I'm just kind of doing it this way, where now I add the soil to the top of that. The more soil you add to the top, you kind of want to mound your potatoes. And now I'm just gonna take a seed potato, and these seed potatoes I got at the D&B supply store. So that next I'm gonna do another hole, and then I just take the top of this and put it over the top as I make a new hole. I just put over the top of my seed potato. And this one was kind of a 2-in-1 potato. You can always go ahead and cut your seed potatoes in between the eyes and dry them out if you want. Just more work, so I don't usually do that. But and I just kind of planted it in the middle, so I have them all over here planted, and now I have one in the middle planted. And so I plant them all in the frame so I can just add more hay and stuff over the top as it grows. Here's an update of the garden so far. We have garlic coming up, trees of course, we have spinach coming up, lettuce from last year, arugula from last year. We have radishes coming up. This was our jalapeno that we saved last year and dug it up and put it inside. It's doing good still. We have in our little pop containers, we have some broccoli and some cauliflower, some more broccoli. These are the tomato plants that we saved from last year. Planted them in the garden so we have an earlier harvest. We planted beets. And then here's the habanero that we dug up from last year and planted it. They are still producing lots of flowers. We ended up buying some pepper plants, jalapenos from the store because they were for $10, which is not bad. Grew some black beauty, which is like zucchini. I have, if you can see, onion seeds that I planted, which are the purple onions, or I guess you call them red onions. I'm gonna plant a bunch more onions here. Some more hay and dirt on it. This is a Roma tomato that I planted from seed, and I'm doing the same thing, greenhouse effect. Chives from last year. And then over here on this side, I am growing some peas. It is towards the end of cherry season, so I just picked up a bowl of it. I'll show you the garden so far. These are our banana trees that came back up. They don't actually come back up, but they just produce babies, and the babies come back up. So if you can see, we have a bunch. The blueberry bushes did really good this year. We got lots of blueberries on them. It's kind of hard to see in this lighting. We did keep the nectarine tree up, just because half of ours died, and so just in case. Garlic's doing really good. It's almost time to be harvested. We had a ton of lettuce and arugula here, but I pulled up most of it so I could plant some pepper plants. Green beans. We got a ton of radishes. They're almost ready to be harvested. We did forget to cage this. Well, mainly we didn't have time, and then they got too big, but that's fine. They are green tomatoes and are gonna be ready soon. We've been harvesting a lot of zucchini. So we got 3 plants of zucchini, and so I already made zucchini bread and we've cooked with it. The onions are doing really good. The bulbs are right here. We do have some okra coming up, more green beans. I planted green beans throughout the yard. We have a ton of red potatoes coming up. I did keep filling this container up, but I wish I would have filled up even higher because it's doing so good. And then this was just a random one. Potato that I planted, just came from the compost. And the girls are saying hello. All right, I'm super excited because look at my garden. We are producing vegetables that are ready. We got our peppers coming up. See my peppers? We want them to turn red because we like to make a certain spice. Can you guess what they are? We got our green beans, plenty of green beans. And of course we got our herbs. We got rosemary and we got basil. The garlic is now ready to be harvested, so I'll go ahead and do that. We have a bunch of beets that are ready. I already went and picked one up. The onions from the seeds, they're doing really good. They're not ready yet. We got our tomatoes, as you can see. Can you guess what this is? We got our broccoli, doing good. We have, let's see. Can you see what we got? We got some zucchini that's ready to be harvested. We got our onions, oh, and more zucchini. Need to harvest that. We got our onions. You can see our onion bulbs. They're doing really good. This is, of course, our potatoes, and it's finally starting to fall over. The blossoms have come off, so that means pretty soon we're going to be able to harvest some potatoes. We got our other potato that I just threw in there. That's doing good. We got our blackberries that are ready. And my son has already been picking them, so he's been really happy about that. We got a lot of other vegetables mixed in here. That is pretty exciting. And of course, we got lots of apples on our tree. Oh, I have to show you this cool tool. Look at this cool tool that I just picked up at a market. Can you guess what it is? Basically, it's for seeds. So it's nice and sharp where you can like stick it into the ground and you can make holes, and it can go thicker or smaller. So like for me with onion bulbs, I can push down deep and get the seed down deep. I'll try to see if I can find it and link it below. We got our peaches that are turning orange, and we did thin them a ton, but still wasn't enough because this year's supply is a lot. We got our plums coming up as well. We got our nectarines as well, and yummy raspberries. If you can see all these, they're raspberries, but my family absolutely loves raspberries, and my son wants to make some ice cream with the raspberries. And of course we have our pumpkin patch again and our squashes. This year we also put cucumber in here. We got our corn, but we did have some pumpkin that came back last year and we replanted them over here, but along with butternut squash, and we did throw some watermelon in here as well. But if you want to see, they're starting to come up. It's pretty exciting. All right, you girls deserve some food. He gave us some eggs. All right, girls, hold your horses. My goodness, they're just saying they are hungry. And we do have different seeds that came up. So we got those flowers. And these are the poppies, and they are coming up. They did already produce some flowers, and they're continuing to. Some more over here, flowers that we grew from seed. So the flower garden's doing pretty good. Not all the seeds have come up, but still pretty exciting. We did get a lot of strawberries this year. These strawberries are the best. They're nice and big and juicy, but we just have them in pots. And they're starting to get runners in the ground, which last year we didn't want that, but you know what? We love strawberries. Just started picking from the garden, and already we got some green beans and tomatoes and eggs and zucchini. I love fresh ingredients. I love going to my backyard and be like, honey, I'm gonna go to the store, and just pull something out and make a delicious dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Bye, and back to you later.